Hi there. There will be 7 to 8 questions out of 60 questions from reports and dashboards. This lecture will target key concepts which are very important for the exam, and you may see direct questions from the points mentioned here. So reports can be run on both standard and custom objects and stored in folders. Report data is always generated real time. So whenever you are setting up a report, you are just setting up the skeleton and you will have to run whenever you want the result updated data. So there are 4 types of reports: tabular, summary, matrix and joint. So you see tabular is like an Excel sheet. So this is the most basic report, and it displays just the rows of the records in a table like format with grand total. And you cannot create a dashboard out of tabular reports. Summary is the grouping of row label. So you can group the row label in summary, and you can also create the dashboard from summary. So 3 level of groupings can be defined in the summary report. So and matrix is the most complex report format, and you will have option to group with row and column both, and you can create the dashboard as well. So joint report is it allows the viewing of different types of information in one report. So it can obtain information from multiple standard or custom report types, and very important, up to 5 report blocks can be added to joint report. So let's see the reports. So how you can create the reports? There is a tab in you will see the report tabs. What you can do, you can click on the tab, you can click on the new report, and then there you will see the standard reports which Salesforce has already created for you. If you want to use that standard reports, you can also customize those reports, or if you want to create just a brand new reports, you can create. So select, like here I have selected opportunity with product, and there is a create button. Just click on that, and you can set up your filter criteria like which dates, range, other things. And you can also move the drag and drop the fields, what fields you want to see in the reports, and then click on the run report. It will give you the report, and you can see there is a report type section. So there you can select if you want tabular, if you want summary, if you want matrix, if you want joint. So tabular, this is an example for tabular report. You can see that this is like an Excel sheet, and you have just a grand total. And summary will have the grouping in row level grouping. So this is a summary report where you see that the grouping is with stage field of an opportunity. So it is showing you like in prospecting stage how many records are there, in qualification how many, like here prospecting it's only 1 record, but if you see value proposition stage has 2 records. So you can just group based on one. You can group in this summary the row level grouping. In matrix you can do both the grouping, row level and column level. So here the stage and types, you see the 2 groupings here. So steps to generate a report, we already discussed. You need to select the object, select the record type, select type of information to be displayed. If you want count or average, or then if you are creating summary or matrix, then you can specify the fields, which field you want to group, and then select columns on the report, whatever field you want to see on the report, and order, like which field should come first, which field should come later, and then you specify your filtering criteria like the date range or stage or whatever probability you want, whatever criteria you want to set as per your business need. Custom report types. So custom report types let the user define which all fields should be available in the report, and custom reports allows user to change field names. Custom reports allows user to select related fields up to 4 levels. This is very important. So let's see the dashboard. So dashboards are graphical representation of reports. So your executives, leaderships are more interested in this. So the dashboard can be generated for summary or matrix report. So this is very important for exam. Like there will be question if dashboard can be generated on tabular or not. So make sure you remember this point, that tabular reports cannot be used to generate dashboard, only summary or matrix. So, and dashboard displays the data as per the last time report was run. So as I said before, if you want to get the report, then you will have to run the report. Okay, so it's not a real time data you will find. The report is a escalator you have created. If you, whenever suppose you want today report, then you will have to run that today. Okay, so and then the same with dashboard. So if you are not running report today, then dashboard will show you the previous value. Types of dashboard. There are 5 types of dashboards: chart, table, gauge, matrix, visual pages. So chart, like it's used for comparison. Table, it's good for showing top and bottom lists. Gauge used to show progress towards a goal, and so on. So dashboard can be generated only for summary and metrics. We already talked about this. And you can then, when you generate the dashboard, you can store in the folder like the reports. So let's see how it works. So dashboard you can create directly from report, a report tab. There is a button, new dashboard, or you can go to the dashboard tab and there you can create. So here I have given that one example. So you click on new dashboard, it will create one, it will open a new page, dashboard page. You see 2 things here, components and data sources. So components are which type of dashboard you want to see: vertical chart, horizontal chart, gauge, funnel, visual page. And then there is a data source. Data source means which report you want to use as an input for this dashboard. Because dashboard is what? Dashboard is will display the graphical. Dashboard is the graphical representation of your data, and data it will take from Visual Force or your reports, and those will be listed in data sources. So let's see here. So if you see here, I have selected data source as an opportunity with product, the reports which we created earlier, and it is showing me the dashboard for that data source. Customize dashboard. So you can customize the dashboard. Suppose you right now it's you can see this pie chart, right? So if you want to use the same data and you just want to see in other format, other like gauge or funnel or anything, you can just click on that setting button and you can customize. Like if you click that, it will give you the option to select the types of the dashboard, and here you can select as per your business need. You can also change the colors, and many settings you can do here. So whatever, suppose your business wants, this should be in red, this should be in green, this data should be in yellow, so that you can set it. So secret shots from this lecture. There are 4 types of reports: tabular, summary, matrix, and joint. Summary report has row level grouping. Matrix report has both row and column grouping. Security and sharing model settings are applied when running a report, so users will only see data they have access to. Custom reports let the user define which all fields should be available in the report. Dashboard can be generated for summary or matrix reports. Dashboard can be refreshed manually or scheduled to refresh daily, weekly or monthly. So you can set, like if you want every week you want to get the dashboard, so you don't need to run manually. You can just schedule it, and it will generate the dashboard and it will send you to, you can get in that email. So that's all in this lecture. We will discuss about data management in next lecture. So till then, thank you and all the very best.